Ever dream of a life where you have complete control over your time and money? Welcome to the world of FIRE, Financial Independence, Retire Early, a movement that's all about taking charge of your financial destiny. The core principles of FIRE are pretty straightforward. It's about saving aggressively, investing wisely, and building wealth so that you can achieve financial independence and potentially retire early. And when we say early, we don't mean in your 60s. We're talking about bidding farewell to the 9-to-5 grind in your 40s, 30s, or even earlier. It's a tantalizing prospect, isn't it? But it's not just about retiring early. It's about having the freedom to pursue your passions, to live life on your own terms. It's about making conscious decisions today to secure a better tomorrow. Imagine a life where you work because you want to, not because you have to. Does this sound too good to be true? Hear it from those who've made it. Let's dive into the success stories of those who've achieved financial independence, retire early, or simply FIRE, and see how they've turned this seemingly daunting task into a reality. First, we have Jane and John, a couple in their early 30s, who managed to retire at the age of 32. They started their journey by living frugally and saving aggressively, cutting their expenses by half. They invested their savings in low-cost index funds and real estate, building a diversified portfolio that now provides them with a steady income stream. Their advice? Start early, live below your means, and let your money work for you. Next is Alex, a software engineer who achieved FIRE at the age of 40. Alex's strategy was to focus on earning more, rather than just saving. He worked on several side hustles, developed apps, and even started his own tech company. His tip for those aiming for FIRE is to leverage your skills and talents to create additional income streams. Then we have Lisa, a single mother who achieved financial independence at 45. Lisa faced a unique set of challenges, including providing for her child and dealing with unexpected expenses. But with disciplined budgeting, careful investing, and a commitment to her goal, she managed to reach FIRE. Lisa's advice is to stay resilient and keep your eye on the prize, no matter how tough things get. Lastly, we have Mike, who retired early at 55. He says it's never too late to start your FIRE journey. Mike focused on paying off his debts, living frugally, and investing wisely. His strategy shows that FIRE is attainable even if you start later in life. These stories show that there isn't a one-size-fits-all approach to FIRE. Each individual or couple had their unique strategies, faced their own challenges, and developed their tips. But what they all had in common was a clear financial goal, a plan to achieve it, and the discipline to stick to that plan. As you can see, FIRE is not just a dream, it's a reachable goal. These individuals prove it's possible, and with the right mindset and strategies, you can achieve it too. So, how do you get there? It all starts with budgeting and saving. Let's dive into the art of budgeting. Imagine your budget as a roadmap to financial independence. It's all about knowing where your money is coming from and where it's going. The first step is tracking your income and expenses. There are numerous apps and tools available to make this process easier. Once you have a clear picture of your financial landscape, it's time to set some goals. How much do you want to save each month? What expenses can you cut down? Be realistic, but also be ambitious. Remember, the bigger your savings, the quicker your journey to financial freedom. Now, onto the nitty-gritty of reducing expenses. One effective technique is the 50-30-20 rule. This simply means allocating 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and the remaining 20% to savings and debt repayment. This approach not only ensures that you live within your means, but also sets aside a significant portion of your income for your financial future. Consider adopting a minimalist lifestyle. This doesn't mean you have to live in a tiny house or get rid of all your possessions. It's about understanding the difference between wants and needs and prioritizing experiences over material possessions. You'd be surprised how much you can save by just cutting out unnecessary purchases. Boosting your savings isn't just about cutting back. It's also about finding ways to increase your income. This could be through a side hustle, investing in assets that generate passive income, or simply negotiating a raise at your current job. Every extra dollar you earn is another dollar you can put towards your financial independence. Finally, automate your savings. This takes the decision out of your hands and ensures that a portion of your income goes straight to your savings account. It's a simple yet powerful tool that can significantly accelerate your journey to financial freedom. Remember, budgeting and saving isn't about depriving yourself. It's about making conscious decisions and taking control of your financial future. And the beauty of it is, anyone can do it. It's not about how much you earn, but how much you save and how wisely you spend. Remember, every dollar saved is a step closer to freedom. Saving alone won't get you there. You need to make your money work for you. That's where investing strategies come into play on your journey to financial independence and retire early or FIRE. Consider this. If you're saving a good portion of your income, that's great. But if that money is just sitting in a savings account, it's not growing as much as it could be. It's like having a race car, but only driving it in first gear. That's where investing comes into play. When you invest, you're putting your money to work for you. And over time, the magic of compound interest can help your wealth grow exponentially. It's like shifting that race car into high gear. Now, there are various investment strategies you can adopt within the context of FIRE. One popular strategy is investing in index funds. Why? Because index funds diversify your investments across a broad market index, spreading out the risk while still offering a decent return. And because they're passively managed, they typically have lower fees than actively managed funds. Another strategy is real estate investing. This could be in the form of rental properties, where you earn income from tenants, or real estate investment trusts, also known as REITs. Real estate can offer both income and capital appreciation, making it a valuable component of a FIRE strategy. Beyond index funds and real estate, there are other investment vehicles to consider. Bonds, for example, can provide a steady income stream, while individual stocks might offer higher potential returns, albeit with more risk. Alternatively, you might explore peer-to-peer lending or even investing in a small business. The key here is to diversify, spreading your investments across different asset classes to spread risk and maximize potential returns. Remember, investing doesn't come without risks. It's important to do your research, understand what you're investing in, and consider seeking advice from a financial advisor. But with a smart investing strategy, you can make your money work for you, potentially accelerating your journey to FIRE. After all, it's not just about how much you save, but also how much your savings can earn for you. Investing wisely is key to accelerating your journey to FIRE. Life is unpredictable. You need a safety net. And in the context of financial independence, that safety net is an emergency fund. An emergency fund is a stash of money set aside to cover the financial surprises that life throws your way. These unexpected events can be stressful and costly. Here are some examples: an unexpected medical bill, car repair, or even a sudden job loss. A robust emergency fund can provide a sense of security and reduce the stress associated with these unforeseen expenses. It's like a financial buffer, protecting your hard-earned money and your journey towards financial independence. So, how much should you save? A good rule of thumb is to have at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in your emergency fund. However, the exact amount may vary depending on your personal situation and comfort level. Now, let's switch gears and talk about risk management. When we're on the path to financial independence, we need to consider and plan for potential risks that could derail our progress. One of these risks is the possibility of a large, unexpected expense, which we've already covered with the emergency fund. Another risk could be the loss of income due to illness or disability. That's where insurance comes into play. Insurance is a crucial part of a comprehensive risk management plan. Health insurance, disability insurance, and life insurance can provide financial protection and peace of mind. Health insurance can help cover medical costs. Disability insurance can replace a portion of your income if you're unable to work. And life insurance can provide for your loved ones in the event of your untimely demise. Imagine insurance as a parachute. You might never need it, but if you do, you'll be glad you have it. It's about preparing for the worst while hoping for the best. In conclusion, building an emergency fund and having a risk management plan are key components of achieving financial independence. They provide the financial stability and security needed to weather life's storms. So remember, an emergency fund is not an option, it's a necessity. Looking for ways to boost your income. Consider side hustles and passive income. Let's dive into the world of side hustles first. These are essentially jobs you take on in addition to your full-time position, providing an extra source of income. They can range from freelance writing, graphic designing, tutoring, to driving for a rideshare service. The beauty of side hustles is that they can often be tailored to your skills, interests, and schedule. For instance, if you have a knack for photography, why not offer your services for events or sell your photos online? The key is to find something you enjoy and can manage alongside your other commitments. Now, let's talk about passive income. This is money that you earn with little to no daily effort, creating an income stream that requires minimal upkeep. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, it's entirely achievable. There are numerous ways to generate passive income. One popular method is through investing in rental properties. Once you've purchased a property and found tenants, the rent they pay can provide a steady flow of income. Another method is through dividend investing. By investing in dividend-paying stocks, you can receive a regular payout from the company's profits. And let's not forget about creating online content. If you have a knack for creating engaging content, platforms like YouTube or a blog can generate ad revenue even while you sleep. There's also peer-to-peer lending, where you lend money to individuals or small businesses in exchange for interest payments. And if you're the creative type, you can sell digital products like ebooks or online courses that customers can purchase and download at any time. Remember, the goal with side hustles and passive income is not just to make extra money. It's about diversifying your income streams, reducing reliance on a single source of income, and accelerating your journey towards financial independence. They may require effort to set up, but the potential rewards make them worth considering. More income streams mean more fuel for your fire journey. Debt is the enemy of financial independence. Let's face it, we all know how burdensome debt can be. It's like a dark cloud looming over your financial well-being. But don't worry, managing and paying off debts is not an impossible task. It's all about strategy and discipline. Firstly, let's identify the types of debt you might have. Credit card debt, student loans, mortgages, car loans, or even personal loans. Each type of debt has different interest rates and terms, and it's essential to understand them. Now, on to tackling these debts. One common method is the snowball method. It involves paying off the smallest debts first while making minimum payments on larger ones. This strategy provides a psychological boost as you see debts disappearing one by one. Alternatively, there's the avalanche method. This involves paying off debts with the highest interest rates first. It may take longer to see results, but it could save you more money in the long run. But remember, while you're paying off debts, it's also crucial to not accumulate more. This means living within your means, cutting back on unnecessary expenses, and avoiding new loans or credit cards. It's not an easy path, but it's a necessary one. Now, let's talk about how debt affects your journey to financial independence. High interest debt is like a leak in your savings bucket. No matter how much you save, if you're losing money to interest payments, achieving financial independence becomes a moving target. So consider this. Every dollar you put towards paying off your debt is like an investment in your financial freedom. It's not just about getting rid of the debt. It's about freeing up your future income, reducing stress, and gaining control over your finances. Debt management is a crucial part of the financial independence, retire early, or FIRE movement. It's about making informed decisions, adjusting your lifestyle, and staying disciplined with your money. It's not a sprint, but a marathon. Remember, being debt-free is being one step closer to freedom. So start today, take control of your debts, and pave your way towards financial independence. Ever considered living somewhere cheaper to save more? Geographic arbitrage might just be the missing puzzle piece to your financial independence and early retirement, or as we've come to know it, FIRE. So, what's geographic arbitrage? It's a fancy term that essentially means leveraging the cost of living differences between locations. It's about earning in a high-income economy and spending or living in a lower-cost one. This could be as simple as moving from a bustling city to a quieter suburb, or as adventurous as relocating to a different country altogether. The goal here is to increase your savings rate. Imagine living in a place where your daily expenses are significantly reduced, but your income remains the same. You could potentially save a substantial portion of your income, accelerating your journey to financial independence. Now, it's not all about the money. Geographic arbitrage also offers a unique opportunity to experience different cultures, lifestyles, and environments. You could be sipping on coconut water by the beach or enjoying a slower-paced life in the countryside. It's about finding a place that not only suits your budget, but also aligns with your lifestyle preferences. However, it's essential to do your homework before taking the plunge. Research cost of living, healthcare, safety, and other crucial factors in your potential new home. And remember, while the idea of moving to a cheaper location may sound appealing, it's not without its challenges. There can be language barriers, cultural adjustments, and the emotional toll of being away from family and friends. Yet, many have successfully used geographic arbitrage as a tool in their FIRE strategy. They found a balance between a lower cost of living and a high quality of life, and in doing so, they've gained control over their financial future. So, as we navigate the path to financial independence, it's worth considering all the tools at our disposal. And who knows? Geographic arbitrage might just be the game changer you need to reach your goals faster. As we've seen, sometimes the key to financial independence is a change of scenery. Achieving FIRE is not just about money, it's about mindset. This statement rings true for everyone on the journey towards financial independence and early retirement. It's not merely a financial goal, it's a comprehensive lifestyle shift that requires a strong and committed mindset. Think about it. When you opt for the FIRE lifestyle, you're essentially swimming against the current of societal norms. You're choosing to live frugally when consumer culture encourages you to spend. You're prioritizing saving and investing over immediate gratification. You're planning for a future that's decades away while others are living for the now. This all requires a mindset that is disciplined, long-term focused, and resilient. The first psychological aspect at play is delayed gratification. The FIRE movement is all about foregoing current pleasures for future benefits. It's about saying no to that expensive vacation or luxury car today so you can say yes to financial freedom tomorrow. This requires an ability to visualize a future that's not immediately tangible and to stay committed to that vision. Another crucial psychological element is resilience. The path to FIRE is not always smooth. There will be financial setbacks, market downturns, and perhaps even criticism from others who don't understand your choices. In these moments, resilience is key. It's about staying the course, maintaining your faith in the process, and not letting short-term obstacles deter you from your long-term goals. Finally, let's talk about contentment. The FIRE movement is grounded in frugality, which is often misunderstood. Frugality is not about deprivation, it's about finding joy in simplicity. It's about being content with less and realizing that happiness does not come from material possessions. This mindset shift towards contentment is liberating, allowing you to break free from the need to constantly acquire more. In the end, remember this: your mind is your biggest asset on this journey. It's not about how much you earn or how much you save, but how you think. Cultivating a mindset that is disciplined, resilient, and content can make your journey to FIRE not just possible, but also deeply rewarding. Remember, FIRE is not a destination. It's a journey. As we wrap up our tour through the world of financial independence, retire early, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. We've explored the core principles of FIRE, the importance of budgeting and saving, and how investing strategies can fuel your financial independence. We've heard real-life success stories, delved into the concept of side hustles and passive income, and learned about managing debt effectively. We've touched upon geographic arbitrage, the mindset and psychology of FIRE, and how different life stages can influence your journey. Remember, every aspect we've discussed is a crucial piece of the puzzle. Each is intertwined, contributing to the bigger picture of financial freedom. The path to FIRE may be challenging, but the rewards are immeasurable. So, what are you waiting for? Start your FIRE journey today and take control of your financial future.